She comes across like diamonds, diamonds, easy in love when the lights are low. She comes into focus, focus, the closer she gets, the more I know. She takes more whiskey than I wine.
Now, I often go shopping for whiskey, and I check the aisles, and I check several stores. And last year, when was it now? On the 3rd of August, I found myself in a store not far away from where I live here. And I was looking at the whiskeys to see if they had anything new, and I found something new. I found this. Ancient grains. It says quarter cask ancient grains. Now this had me intrigued right away. And then I saw it said 45% alcohol by volume on the bottom here. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And then I read further. It said authentically grain to glass. And it says here, we distilled organic BC barley, spelt, emmer, Coruscant, and einkorn, the ancestors of all modern grains, into one of the most unique and flavorful whiskeys you'll ever taste. Okay, now there's a couple of tasting notes after that. I'm not going to get into that. This here is small batch number 2, and the initials of the distiller are right there. And it says fermented, distilled, and bottled on Vancouver Island, so it's a local spirit. By DeVine Spirits, and that's just up the road from here. It's not far from the place where this guy was distilling Victoria Gin before they actually opened up a distillery out in Sydney. But anyways, this guy, this here is out on Old West Saanich Road. It's a vineyard. They make wine, they make gin, they make rum, and they make this stuff. They actually have another whiskey called Glen Saanich. I've never seen it in the shops, but I suppose I can get it out on the Saanich Peninsula, out there at the distillery. I may pay them a visit one of these days to see. Anyway, I picked this up last year in August, and it's been sitting patiently waiting its turn. And I have to figure out how to open this, don't I? Shall I give it the old knife? There should be perforated. Oh, I got something here. I think I might be breaking into it the wrong way, but I got it. Okay. Now here we have a woodtop cork, and it's turning easily. It makes a nice little pop. It's a synthetic cork. It's a plastic synthetic cork. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm going to pour me a gram of this stuff. There's no age statement, but it does say 45% alcohol by volume. And that might even go into my Canadian Infinity bottles because it is Canadian. I don't smell anything yet. Okay, so DeVine Ancient Grains, $79.99, $80 plus tax, plus of course $8 of liquor tax and $4 of goods and services tax. Included with the bottle deposit, it's $92.09. This is not exactly cheap. So, it better be good. Certified Craft Distilled, American Distilling Institute, distilling.com, DeVine. Okay, that's all it says on it. No age statement, but that's all right. 45% alcohol by volume. Oh, wow. It does have an interesting nose. Reminds me of bourbon. It doesn't say, oh, it says it was quarter casks, but were they, I guess they were, it says quarter cask on here. So I imagine they were new American oak, virgin oak. If those were virgin oak casks, then it would follow that this would resemble bourbon. And on the nose it does. But it's different grains. It's ancient grains. So paleo grains. Once again, barley. Okay, barley. Spelt. Emmer. Corosant. And einkorn. And there's, once again, a picture of a farmer smoking his pipe with a big scythe, harvesting the grains. Yeah. It does smell like a bourbon. It's got a note of cherry. I smell cherry. Cherry and some sweetness. What else am I looking for? I'm looking for something minty or dill, and I think I'm getting a little bit of that dill and minty note. Minty, especially minty. So minty, cherries. Mint and cherries. What kind of legs have we got? Oh, they move about medium. They're not too slow and they're not too fast. It's 45% alcohol by volume. I had no idea what this would smell like when I first opened it, before I opened it. I had no idea. It's a lot like a bourbon, like I said, except I'm not getting much of that brown sugar. Although I'm getting something sweet. Maybe it is brown sugar. Yep, cherry, some mint. Some sweetness. Once again, some vanilla. Yeah. Some vanilla, yeah. Now the vanilla is really coming in. Caramel? Not as much as the vanilla. But maybe that will come along in the taste. I'm getting some of that golden sugar. Not brown sugar, more of the golden sugar. Yeah, it's possible that those quarter casks were virgin oak. Let's taste it. Yeah. Definitely virgin oak casks. I'm getting a lot of door planings, wood shavings. The wood is fresh. It's new oak. So there's a lot of wood. I'm not getting any of that cherry on the palate. Call it cherry that I'm smelling on the nose. Cherry, dill. Oh, wood forward. Wood forward. Coats the sides of the mouth. The wood is coating the sides of the mouth. Wow. Cherry, mint, dill. Cherry and mint. Not so much vanilla on the flavor, on the palate, as wood. Just getting a lot of oak. I'd say right now that the nose is a lot nicer than the palate. The nose is beautiful. A lot of cherry, some golden sugar, some mint, vanilla, lots of vanilla on the nose. But on the palate, cherry and oak. Oak, 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 wood, sawdust, door planings. Oh. This would probably be interesting if it was in a X rye. X rye. It doesn't have to be quarter cask, but X rye standard bourbon barrels. That would be good. I'm not so much a fan of the virgin oak for this. It tastes young. It's young. It's a bit metallic. And it's wood forward. It's oak forward. Virgin oak forward. What do they say? Flavorful, most unique and flavorful whiskeys you'll ever taste. Mostly what I'm getting is wood. It says candied fruit and macadamia nuts combined with spicy notes of clove, allspice, and smoke from American oak quarter casks. I don't get the clove so much as I just get wood. Allspice? No, I get wood. Smoke? No, I get wood. I just get wood, door planings. But they say candied fruit. I guess that would be the cherries that I'm getting on the nose and the cherries that I'm getting on the palate. Their idea of candied fruit. Macadamia nuts? I don't know where that comes from. Clove, allspice, and smoke. Well, allspice and smoke, no. Wood. I did get a little bit of vanilla. Maybe that's what they call macadamia nuts. I don't know. Maybe we have different words for saying the same thing. It's an interesting little novelty. It's a nice little curiosity. But I would not go out and spend $92 on it again. Sorry. There are so many better things that I can get for the same money. It's an interesting little experiment. But I would have preferred used casks that had rye maybe in them, or ex-bourbon, and aged longer. I don't know how long this is aged. 2 years, 3 years, what? I don't know, it doesn't say. But more age, and not such active casks. Larger casks would have been fine. You don't have to be quarter casks. I think that makes the wood overpower everything else on the palate. Yeah, it's different. Just wood forward. Nowhere near as good as the Craig Derrick whiskey that was made just down the road from there. Nowhere near as good. But an interesting curiosity with those different grains. Cheers, and to your very good health. Or should I say, na zdravia.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.